Hi there. In a world where nothing is certain, that means anything is possible, right? If you want to fulfill your dreams and desires, you are in the right place. You absolutely can have a life of happiness. Everyone deserves an abundance of love, laughter, success, health, and wealth. I'm Tara Chadzakis, and you're listening to the Happy, Inspired, Motivated podcast. The show that brings you meditation, mindset, and motivation. So start by giving yourself permission to be awesome. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Hi, and welcome to this episode of Happy, Inspired, Motivated. Talking today about being ready and actually making moves in our business, stepping out of our comfort zone or showing up with an offer that we have, talking to people about what we do, being confident in what we do and how we serve people, and whether or not it matters whether you're ready. Now, we all obviously have to have certain things in place to actually run our business successfully. But even after those things are in place, so many of us procrastinate or put off doing what we need to do because we don't think we're ready. And it's a bit like, perfectionism to a certain degree. We want to make sure that everything is absolutely spot on. And perfectionism is totally overrated. It's so much better to have something done than for it to be perfect. And in all honesty, people nowadays, especially online, they are not looking for perfect. They're looking for relatable. They're looking for people who show up as their true, authentic self, and they're not beautifully curated, and they don't have everything, every single hair on their head in place. They are real people, and they're the kind of people that we want to do business with. We want to do business with people that we know are not fake, that we know are real and true and just like you and I. And they're the people that we feel a connection with. And sometimes, apart from wanting things to be perfect, we feel that we have to have all our shit together before we move any further forward in our business. I'm just as guilty about this as the next person. So I went full-time in my business last year at the beginning of 2021. And I was excited to work full-time in my business, but I was also scared and worried about whether or not I had the skills to show up as my clients needed me. And that came across in me not putting myself out there all the time, me being worried that I would let people down and giving off that energy. So if people came to me and they wanted to work with me, I'd be questioning myself saying, can I actually do this? Can I give them exactly what they need? And worrying that I couldn't give them the outcome that they wanted. But the truth of the matter was that I didn't actually know what they wanted to start with. Without actually talking to a client and finding out more about them and seeing what they need, how do I even know whether or not I can help them? But I had that in my head sometimes that I actually couldn't. And that gave out the energy to people that I wasn't confident in my work. And that, of course, led to self-sabotaging behaviors even more on my part. And even more self-doubt because I was thinking to myself, I don't think I can do this. But I was talking with my coach yesterday and she put it quite plainly. She said, you don't have to have it all perfect to be deserving. You're deserving of earning £10,000 this month, whether you do all your business with a blouse and pajama bottoms, whether you are unshowered and straight from the gym, whether you have a pile of washing up in the sink, it doesn't matter. You're still deserving of those 10K months or 50K months or whatever it is that you're aiming for. You don't have to have all your shit figured out. You don't have to be 100% perfect to be deserving of success in your business. And when we feel that we're not, we believe that we have to have perfect lives. But like a therapist, for example, again, a quote from my coach, if a therapist woke up in the morning and they started crying, would that mean that they weren't capable of working with their clients that day? Of course not. Of course they can work with them. They don't have to be perfect in order to make a difference in somebody's lives. And that's the same for us as entrepreneurs. We do not need to have everything figured out. We do not need to have the perfect life, the perfect body, the perfect car, the perfect bank account. We don't need any of that to be able to make a difference, for us to want to make an impact in the lives of other people. All we need is 100% conviction that we know our stuff and we have a passion to help, and we know that it helps them. This is coming off off the back of the fact that I'm starting my Goddess Activate coaching program again this month. And I've made some changes to it. And I was thinking to myself, is it enough? Am I offering enough? Is it going to give my clients the results that they want? And after some deep soul searching, some lots and lots of paper scribbling down, I've gone through sheets and sheets of paper, writing notes, writing this, writing that, writing what I'm doing and planning it all out. And the answer basically is yes. I can say 100% that I know what I do for my clients and how I help them. And having that strength of conviction and having that belief in myself allows me to show up on a different level. It allows me to go out and attract the clients that are perfect for me, and for me to show them that they can have trust in me because I am 100% confident. I know what I'm doing. I'm the one that's taking control and holding the space for my clients to be vulnerable, for them to allow them to open up in a safe environment, a safe space that I hold, because I have the ability to do that. If I was going in there and I was very, oh my goodness, I don't know if I can do this, that client is not going to feel safe. That client is not going to want to open up and tell me the truth about what's happening in their life and their business. So I need my own strength through my work, through knowing my capabilities, my skills, my expertise, the impact that I want to make, from me knowing that I have done the years of study to be able to offer what I offer right now. Studying with Dr. Joe Vitale from The Secret, studying with Tony Robbins and Chloe Madanis for their Robbins Madanis training, all the years of research on looking at neuroplasticity and the neural connections in the brain and the body energetics, the law of attraction, manifesting formulas, the baseball method, which if you've listened to my podcast recently, you will have heard about a few weeks ago. All of these things culminate in the program that I offer right now. And I am sure, completely sure in myself and in the results that my clients get to be able to offer it. And as I grow, as I expand in my business, in my wealth, in my education, in my knowledge, because I'm always learning. As I said, I'm working with a new coach. There are other coaches that I'll be working with in the future. And each of those coaches gives me a new knowledge for me to share with my clients. So as I grow, what I offer changes. And that's okay too. You don't always have to offer the same program, the same coaching program, the same product, whatever it is that your business is. You're allowed to change. It's your business. As long as you're not changing from lingerie to lollipops, it doesn't make a difference. You can adapt, pivot, grow, expand. You can do what the hell you like in your business, as long as you're serving your clients with love, passion, and a true desire to make an impact in their life, no matter what it is that you do. So I want you to sack off the thought of, I'm not ready. Stop telling yourself that you need to be perfect. Stop telling yourself that you need another certification, or you need to do another course or another training, or you've got to get your website ready a bit more tweaked. Stop doing all the shit that stops you from getting out there and working with real clients. Stop making the fact that you don't think you're ready an excuse. When are you going to be ready? In 6 months' time? What's it going to take for you to become the person that's ready to work with clients? If you're passionate about it now and you know your stuff, go out and do it. Because believe me, if you keep on with the same beliefs, that trapped energy, that belief is going to start showing up physically in your body. It could be back pain, it could be headaches, it could be an ulcer in your stomach. It's something, but a compounded negative belief in ourselves always shows up physically in the body. And we do not want to have that physical element or that physical ailment in our bodies. Make a difference to yourself, your business, and your clients' lives today. My Goddess Activate coaching is now 6 months rather than 2 months. So I've extended it to create an even bigger impact in my clients' lives. And in 6 months' time, where do you want to be? Do you want to be looking back and saying, I'm still stuck? Or do you want to be looking back and saying, I did whatever I could to make sure that this worked this year, this time? If you want to find out more information about working with me on the Goddess Activate program, please get in touch. I'll put a link in the bio to more information about the program for you. If you're feeling overwhelmed and feeling not ready, take a look by asking yourself, is that really true? Is there any more that you can do that will make you any more ready to start working with clients today? And don't say yes, another course, or yes, another training, or a better website. There are people who sell without websites. There are people who sell without branding. There are people who sell straight out of their first certification, their first training, and they build from that. They offer they make their offer with what they know right now. And as they grow, as they expand, as they learn more, they increase their offers. And there's no reason why you can't do that today. So make a promise to yourself that you're going to make shit different this year, that you're going to make changes happen, that you're going to step out of your comfort zone, stop procrastinating, stop putting things off, and get started today. Do something that's going to help your business and help you grow. If you've already got quite a good business and it's going really well, but you are stuck, you sort of plateaued and you're not getting any further, then I can offer you the Goddess Activate program. It's going to help you get through that self-imposed glass ceiling that you have there. Because quite honestly, everything that happens in our external life, in our business, in our relationships, all comes from the inside. It's not the external life affecting us internally. It's what happens inside and what we tell ourselves and what we feel, believe, and think that changes the word externally. So get in touch and we can have a chat about how I can help you move forward. Sending you lots of love for a fantastic Friday. You've got a couple of days now to think about whether or not you really are ready or whether you've just been bluffing yourself. So I hope you have a great weekend. Lots to think about, guys. Sending you so much love, joy, laughter, abundance, and a whole load of good vibes. Take care. Thank you for listening to the Happy, Inspired, Motivated podcast. I'll be back next week bringing more meditation, mindset, and motivation for your happy and successful life. To find out more about our community, go to tarachatzakis.com/happy, inspired, motivated.